What up, y'all? Mage Theorycrafting time. So, in Wild, I think Mage actually didn't get a whole lot this expansion. I think the whole spell damage theme that they're getting for Standard doesn't really have a huge impact in Wild. And so, out of all the decks that we're going to talk about today, three of them are going to be updates to existing strong meta decks, and the others are going to be some really weird old archetypes that are getting some pretty big makeovers with Scholomance Academy. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Alright, so first off, we're going to talk about Secret Mage. So Secret Mage has been the same for a very, very long time, and honestly probably doesn't even need a makeover. But when I play Secret Mage, I always find myself in the situation of all in or bust because I'm out of cards. And so what we've done is we've kind of taken a look at Voracious Reader in Secret Mage, just because it gives you 3 tries at an all enough exec, for example, right? And so what we've done is we've cut the fireballs, which is kind of blasphemy, right? And cut 2 secrets to include double Secret Keeper and double Voracious Reader, just to lower the curve a ton, to enable your Voracious Reader to be more consistent. And so yeah, basically what this is going to mean is that you're going to start being like Discard Warlock, optimally drawing through your entire deck by like turn 8, turn 9, and potentially, hopefully, killing your opponents with the insane amount of refill and burst that you can do with this deck. And then we're going to be that guy. We're going to talk about the updated Quest Mage list. Wand Thief, super strong in this deck, and Wand Maker, super strong in this deck. And Quest Mage looks like it's getting even scarier because optimally what you're trying to do is you're trying to get down to these lists where you run like 4, 5, 6 spells, right? The more minions that you can run, the better, because it makes your Book of Spectres more consistent. Now, every book can be a Hijo book. Yeah, Quest Mage looking mighty spooky. I don't like looking at this list. Yeah. But if you do want to win games, this list is going to be very, very strong, and it's probably not going anywhere. Woo! All right, and now let's talk about the slightly worse version of Quest Mage, but we've got Reno Quest Mage. So very similar to the normal Quest Mage that we just talked about. Wand Maker, Wand Thief both go in this deck, look very, very good. I'm actually pretty high on Combustion. I think Combustion's... I compared it to Volcanic Potion. The more I've thought about it, it seems like a better Volcanic Potion, unless you're like in an odd Paladin meta. And then we're going to try out... Firebrand in this deck as sort of a Flamewaker-esque card, just so that you can clear the board more consistently, because you win the late game pretty much every time with this style of deck. So yeah, Reno Quest Mage also looking like it's getting a lot better. Alright, now let's talk about the fun decks. So first up, we're going to talk about Spell Damage Odd Mage. So this is a deck, I think Odd Mage is kind of been slept on ever since they nerfed Corridor Creeper, just because it doesn't really seem like it has the finishing potential of some of the other aggressive decks in the meta. But with the inclusion of Lab Partner, Tour Guide, Firebrand, and Raz, it gives you a lot more game against other aggro decks. I think this is going to be up there now, potentially with stuff like Even Shaman, and Odd Rogue is like one of those premier aggressive decks. And then obviously you've got the Jan'alai as the finisher as well. I think this deck has the potential to be pretty strong. Will it be better than Quest Mage? No. Will it be better than Secret Mage? Probably not. But does it have the potential to be a strong deck and a player in the metagame? Yeah, definitely. And last but not least, I've gone back like 4 years in time and built a version of a deck very similar to the old Aggro Freeze Mages. And so the goal here is you're going to draw through your entire deck as quickly as possible, doing dumb mage things like freezing the board, playing ice blocks, being that annoying mage that all mages are. And then the ultimate idea here is you go Mizaki into Sorcerer's Apprentice. You play a couple of cheap spells like Freezing Potions or Raise the Frost to pump your Mizaki, and then your Frost Bolts are hitting for 7 or 8 damage, and your Ice Lances are hitting for 11 or 12 damage, and then you're OTKing your opponent, kind of very akin to old school Freeze Mage. So I've dubbed it Aggro Freeze Mage. It's not very aggro, it's just like Turbo Cycle Freeze Mage, honestly, is what it feels like, with Mizaki instead of the Antonidas Alexstrasza's really slow win con. But yeah, this is like probably the only situation that I can see Mizaki seeing play in Wild, and so I'm really, really excited to try it out. And if we can get Freeze Mage back, I'd be a little bit excited, because that was one of my favorite decks when I was initially starting to play Hearthstone. So if we can get some style of that deck back, I'd be super excited. So yeah, guys, a lot of major facelifts to Mage existing decks in WoW, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It's free and it supports me a lot. And I hope you guys check out the other theory crafting videos for the other classes. And I hope you guys are looking forward to, and I hope you guys enjoy Scholomance Academy. I will see you guys next time. Later.